Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gianni Decenzo, who plays Dimitri. Get ready for the Roundtable.
When the world is at its breaking point, the power of community matters. And sometimes they become the guiding light. Your favorite Cobra Kai Channels. All here, together.
Bonsai, I'm the Cobra Kai Kid, and welcome to the Roundtable.
Watch party here? You know what's even cooler than a watch party? Hanging out on TRN Cobra Kai Theories.
Welcome, students. This is the Bonsai Kai Dojo featuring the guest sensei.
Hey, everybody.
This is Jacob from The Chosen One here, and welcome to the Roundtable.
Daniel-san here from Cobra Kai Studio, and welcome to the Roundtable.
You asked for it, and now we are back. The Roundtable Part 2. Are you ready? Two dojos are at the center of this controversy. Welcome to TRN'S Cobra Kai Theories and Reactions. My name is Dave Rubicava, and welcome back to the Roundtable. Some of your favorite Cobra Kai creators are here today, all on one panel. That's right, one panel together to talk about Season 3's trailer. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I feel privileged to hang out with these creators who inspire and motivate me and share our passion for this show together. And with that, let's get into it. Question number 1. Your first impression of Season 3 trailer summed up in just one word.
The first time I saw the trailer, I was dumbstruck. The only thing I could say was, oh, yeah, that was pretty much it.
If I had to describe my first impressions to the Cobra Kai Season 3 official trailer in one word, I would probably say overwhelming. I really didn't know what to expect going into it, so when I saw all the different things from the trailer and all the big reveals, it really shocked me. Every single clip from that trailer was really exciting to watch, and it was very fun to see a glimpse of Season 3. And while I was so overwhelmed because they were revealing all this stuff, the thing is, that was only a 2-minute trailer compared to the 5 hours of Season 3 that we're gonna get. And after watching the trailer a couple hundred times, it got a lot less overwhelming, but when I first watched it for the first time, I was very overwhelmed by all the new footage and the reveals, but in a good way.
My first impressions of the trailer in one word. Oh, it's tough to kind of sum it up in one word, but I'm gonna have to say explosive. I do feel like this is going to be dealing with a lot of the fallout from Season 2, and you're going to see it manifest in so many unexpected and incredibly subtle and nuanced ways throughout Season 3, that we're not going to just have an evolution of the story, we're going to have things that we didn't see coming. So I feel like this season there's going to be some kind of reveal this season that goes back to something we thought we knew, and it pays off in the trailer when, Daniel said, Mr. Miyagi treated me like his son, wouldn't, pretty much saying he wouldn't keep secrets from him. So I expect there to be some kind of reveal like that, but explosive is definitely the word I would use to sum it up, and there's just so much to look forward to. January can't come soon enough. I'm excited to hear what everyone else has to say on it. I really am.
First impressions on the trailer, I'm gonna say awesome. What about you guys, sensei?
My reaction in one word is wow.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that. And reason for those 2 words, I guess you can say, is just because of the hype. Because we were waiting so long, and I was shaking. I was like trembling watching it, and I teared up at the end with the part with Miguel and Johnny, and he's like, I'm always gonna be your teacher. Like,
right, and you see like he's in that apparatus helping him learn how to stand again, and he's hugging him, and that just like tugged on the heartstrings for real.
Oh, absolutely. That made it for me.
Going into it is I really didn't know what to expect, honestly. I knew it was going to be epic. I didn't know it was going to be that epic. I mean, I guess I should have expected. It is Cobra Kai, and they you know what I mean? Like, this trailer really put us as a fan base on the edge of our seats. I feel like the whole trailer, like every scene and little clip that they showed was so epic that it's really hard to fathom that the fact that this was only 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the season, which, you know, if that's just the tip of the iceberg, what are we going to get in season 3? You know, as far as a show, I imagine it's going to really, really push us way over the top on what to expect for season 4. But season 3, I feel like, is going to be one of the best seasons so far. But maybe you have a different opinion. That's just mine.
Damn! Wow, watching the trailer for the first time completely blew me away. My adrenaline was pumping, I could barely contain myself. We've been waiting so long for this, and it was totally worth the wait. Question number 2, what was the most shocking part of the trailer for you?
The most shocking moment in the trailer for me was Daniel and Johnny's team up. Now, we knew Daniel and Johnny were going to team up, and we knew they would most likely team up in season 3, but I didn't expect it to happen that early. But based on the footage, we know Daniel and Johnny are going to be teaming up very early on. I was not expecting this team up to be shown in the trailer, and I also wasn't expecting this team up so early in season 3. But seeing Daniel go to Johnny's apartment and asking him to work together, and then seeing the both of them in the car and then beating up those bad guys was absolutely epic, and I was so shocked to see it. There were a lot of shocking moments for me in the Cobra Kai season 3 trailer, but Daniel and Johnny teaming up was definitely the biggest.
Banzai Kai Dojo and Guest Sensei, what do you think?
So definitely, come on, unanimously, it's got to be Amanda slapping Kreese.
Oh, absolutely. Because I would have never imagined her there, especially with how at the end of season 2, she's like, no more karate.
Yep.
Like, I would have never pictured her in the Cobra Kai dojo.
And why it makes that scene that much better is you can see Kreese just came back from a workout or whatever, and he's got that big grin on his face, like, what do you want? You know,
Right.
And then she just smacks the hell out of him.
Right, like, I was shocked and blown away just to see her in the dojo to begin with.
Right.
Then when she slapped him, like, I was like, oh, wow,
Yeah,
okay.
didn't see
so
that coming.
Amanda's the real MVP, and nobody knew it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I know it's going to seem weird, but it was Dimitri tripping Hawk. To me, I don't know why, but that one really caught me off guard. That was just something I didn't expect to see in the trailer. So that was kind of the most shocking. Now, probably not the most shocking to everybody else, but to me, that was the most shocking moment that really captured something for me that I didn't expect to see. Now, we all knew Dimitri was going to become more of a badass, but the fact that I see him just really going over the top there and, you know, tripping Hawk like he did, you know, sweeping him, in other words, and just making him fall, that one really caught me off guard. So that was the moment that really shocked me as far as the trailer.
I think the most shocking thing for me was seeing Miguel really injured badly. I mean, there's this scene where Johnny's picking him up and putting him on the wheelchair. Johnny's like holding him up, hugging him. It's like we knew he was hurt, but seeing it was extremely shocking. It's almost, it just hurt to see him like that. It's like similar to seeing one of your friend that's hurting inside, but when you see them break down in front of you, it's just jarring, especially if they're a strong person. So that's what it was for me.
I'm gonna have to be honest, the most shocking part was Amanda just going up to Kreese and just giving him a slap right across his face. But the moment where she walks up to straight up into the dojo and just clobbers him one, there's got to be a strong reason as to why she's done that. And Amanda has, you know, always been, for the past 2 seasons, the level-headed person of the show. You know, when Johnny and Daniel are comparing dojo sizes and she's like, oh, so this is happening. You know, she's like the calm, cool, collected kind of person. So to see her in that kind of state, something had to have happened to provoke that emotion within her. And I really feel like there's going to be some kind of payoff for her in season 3. Now, I don't expect her to start busting out karate like everybody else, but the fact that she just goes up to Kreese and, you know, lands one on him, I'm interested to see what that reason is. What do you guys think? I'm going to pass it to you guys. What do you guys think? Comment down below, let us know so we can get a bit of a dialogue going on that one.
I was blown away by the Johnny Daniel team up. I was not expecting that to happen and was like, oh my god, it is on. The clips of them fighting those goons is what you're always dreaming about but didn't think would actually come. totally shocked me. I was not ready for that.
Hold on, guys. It sounds like we have a message coming through. Hold on, stand by.
Hey, I'm Peter.
And I'm Brianna.
And we are the hosts of Cobra Kai Companion on the audio podcast and YouTube channel.
Yep, that's us.
Yeah, so we are really excited and looking forward to season 3. Personally, I am really excited and really anxious to see all the Okinawa stuff. I am a big fan of the Karate Kid Part 2, and I think we've had enough of Kreese, Johnny, and Daniel for a little bit, and I can use some Kumiko and Chosen. What about you, Brianna?
Well, Karate Kid Part 2 is my favorite movie of all time. I've said that before. I'm also a huge fan of Chosen, huge fan of Kumiko, obviously, huger fan of Daniel. And we've gotten some photos of him in the last couple of days that have made me super excited. Because something I've been wanting to see. The whole show looks like it's going to happen. So, yay!
Yeah, and not only that, not just the photos that have been released. We've been seeing some clips, some teasers, if you will, that have been released by some news outlets and press and things of that nature. So I think if you follow the big three, the creators of Cobra Kai on social media, they have been saying that season 3 is unlike anything we've seen before, and the glimpses that we have seen, I think they're living up to their word.
I sincerely hope so. It's still, we don't know when is when. Now is not when yet. Now is not then either. We're in now.
Yes,
we're not there yet.
That is a statement if I've ever heard one. But yeah, follow all the previous hosts on this episode. We are all working tirelessly to bring you guys the up-to-date information that you all crave for.
Yes, absolutely. And it's gonna be
all
awesome.
right. It will be. So check out our audio podcast, Cobra Kai Companion, or the YouTube channel. Thank you, David, for having us.
Bye.
Question number 3. What was your favorite part of the trailer?
I'm gonna have to go with the Amanda, Johnny, Daniel phone call in the car conversation where she's like, you guys realize you're not cops, right? And then it cuts to the repair shop, the mechanic shop fight where Johnny and Daniel are fighting in unison. Johnny sweeps the leg, Daniel kicks the guy in the face with the roundhouse.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was like, whoa, like I was going nuts.
The scene in the car I really loved because I just love when Johnny and Daniel are like getting along, and just like how comedic it is because they do vibe really well with one another when they are getting along well.
Right. Yeah, she's like, you guys are not Tango and Cash.
Right. And then in the mechanics, I was loving seeing them both take down that guy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I don't think we've ever seen the two of them fight on the same side together before.
No, that's why first time ever.
It gave me chills. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, definitely some amazing stuff there.
Honestly, I'm sure I fit in the category of a lot of people's favorite moment of the trailer. My favorite moment of the trailer was Amanda slapping Kreese. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Amanda, but that really put her up on a higher level for me, seeing her go in there, being Mama Bear, and slapping the hell out of Kreese. To me, that was just one of the most badass moments of the trailer to me. And it's hard to choose a badass moment or a favorite moment from the trailer because there were so many packed into this little bitty, 2.5 minute trailer. But to me, that was the most badass moment. And I don't know, I loved it. It was badass, let's just be honest.
Without a doubt, it's my favorite moment of the trailer is just seeing Daniel and Johnny work together, the very thing that we've been building towards ever since season 1, and I'm really excited to just see them kicking ass together. That one little scene in the trailer where Johnny sweeps the leg and Daniel, swings his leg at the top. It's just seeing them in sync like that, using their fighting styles to work together. It's something I'm extremely excited for. And it's been a long time coming, and it feels like every single time we get so close, there's something that happens. So now it's finally time that they come together, and I'm really excited for that because it means something different for the dojos going forward. If Johnny gets Cobra Kai back, or maybe he doesn't get Cobra Kai back, what will he do as a sensei? Will he join Daniel's Miyagi-Do? What kind of spin will that take? I'm interested. Let me pass it to you guys down in the comments. Comment down below, and I'm interested to hear what the other creators have to say as their favorite moment.
So my favorite part of the trailer was the emotional buildup with Gianni motivating Miguel and telling him that I'll always be your teacher, inspiring him, motivating him, and then he falls off the bed. And Johnny's response sums it all up.
Oh shit. It's alright, you felt like a champ.
It's classic, man. Okay, watch party, what do you think?
What I loved more than anything was Johnny's voiceover to Miguel. It's so powerful and so in character. If you want something, you have to crawl across the floor. Use your damn teeth if you have to. I love that never accept defeat attitude. It is the lesson from Cobra Kai, from the show, and I loved seeing it in the trailer.
Now, while there were a lot of great moments from that Season 3 trailer, I gotta say that my favorite moment was seeing Kyler in Cobra Kai. I always found Kyler as one of the most interesting characters in the show, and you have to remember that in the beginning of Season 1, Kyler was one of the main antagonists on the show. And it was because Kyler picked on Miguel and Hawk that they were able to transform into badasses, so you have to attribute Miguel and Hawk's transformation to Kyler because Kyler was the one who motivated them to train under Cobra Kai. We didn't see Kyler in Season 2, but I think in Season 3 he's gonna have a really big and meaningful role. Seeing Kyler in this trailer was definitely one of the most exciting parts because now it makes us think what is the dynamic between him and Kreese gonna be like, and how are Hawk and him gonna both cope when training under the same dojo, especially since Kyler was picking on Hawk back when we knew him as Eli. That's gonna be one of the most interesting plot lines in Season 3, and I loved how they teased that in the trailer and set it up.
Question number 4. Do you think Netflix is going to change the trailer date?
In my opinion here, as far as the whole, what do I think the date of the release is going to be, I'm still kind of torn on if I think it's January 8th or January 1st. And the reason being is because I was in a live with Zolo on Instagram, and he did state that the date didn't change, but that doesn't mean that it didn't. You know, they can't spoil anything. So I'm on the verge of like, I kind of feel like it could be January 1st, honestly, but at the same time, it might not be. It might end up still being January 8th. So I'm just one of those that's kind of in the middle. Honestly, I'd be happy for January 1st. Who don't want to get the season sooner, you know?
Cobra Kai Kid, you are up.
I do believe that Netflix is changing the release date of Cobra Kai Season 3 and that it won't be premiering on January 8th. When we got that teaser trailer back in October with the release date, we knew it was January 8th, and all the writers, the crew, the cast, they were all promoting Cobra Kai Season 3 on January 8th. But now we have this official trailer that says coming January, and everything else is saying coming January. There has been nowhere where it said January 8th recently. Netflix even took down the Cobra Kai Season 3 teaser trailer to remove the Season 3 release date of January 8th. That to me is probably the biggest hint that the release date is going to be changed. However, Season 3 is still coming out in January, and Jon Hurwitz even posted less than a month until Season 3, so we know if the Season 3 date does change, we're going to get it before January 8th.
This is something where I'm going to preface this by saying, take anything I say here with a complete grain of salt. In the trailer, the song choice that's used quite heavily is the New Year's song. And just because of that, it doesn't mean it has to arrive on January 1st. But I do feel like maybe, just maybe, there is potential there for them to release it ahead of time. I mean, I want to really sort of say this, that if they do surprise us and release it on January the 1st, then, you know, happy days. I know so many of my subscribers have talked to me about it. They really want them to release it earlier, and they just think it would be such a great treat, given that 2020 has just been an absolute mess. I know several people have tweeted at Hurwitz saying, you know, hey, can we get some kind of clarification on this? If they do release it ahead of time, don't be surprised. It is highly possible, but at the same time, you know, just play it by ear for now. You know, play it by ear, and then eventually when we get closer, hopefully we'll get some more clarification on that.
All we know about the release date is that it's in January, and Netflix ends their review embargo on December 28th. which seems to imply a release on New Year's or maybe the 2nd. I'm not in love with the ambiguity. It's better to play it straight and just give us the day.
Absolutely. I definitely think that they're changing the date because they were promoting January 8th, and then all of a sudden now it's just coming January 2021,
Right.
which really leaves a lot to be desired there, because you're like, is it going to be the January 1st because of the New Year's Eve music that they used?
Right.
You know, and they mentioned that all acquaintances don't mean anything anymore. And
Right.
everything.
They
So
hinted at the song,
Right.
and the song was playing and kicking in the new year, and
right,
everything
exactly.
else.
And let's face it, everybody, 2020 was the worst year in history, and we
Or at
definitely
least
need
in our lifetime.
and we need Cobra Kai season 3 to kick off January 1st right, or 2021 the right way.
I agree. So I do think it's changing. I'm hoping and praying that it's because they're moving it up, not back.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a New Year's surprise.
With all the mystery around the Netflix release date, I do feel something is going on. I'm gonna be a little bit different and go with January 4th. What? The New Year's weekend, there's gonna be a lot of celebrating, and trust me, forgetting about 2020 will take the entire weekend. So why not start off the new year the following Monday with the release? All right, guys, we're coming to the end of this roundtable. Any final thoughts?
I couldn't be more excited for season 3, and this trailer definitely got me hyped. I can't wait to stay up all night and binge it all in one sitting. Some of us have been waiting for almost 2 years for season 3, and I can't wait to see what Cobra Kai writers John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Heald came up with. And I definitely can't wait to see what the cast has done with their characters and how they've taken their characters in a different direction in season 3. It's all very exciting, and I just couldn't be more happy that we're getting it so soon.
I'm so excited for this season. I love when stories build to a massive crescendo and the worst kind of stuff happens, and it's how the characters recover from that. It's how the characters evolve from that. My view on Robbie's arc, and why I feel personally Robbie will have the best arc this season. I feel like Robbie is in line for a killer arc. It does bring up the question, do we see Mike and Silver? And I think the answer is yes. I think at the end of the season, one of them two is going to be involved in a big way, and it's going to be like pulling strings, or it's going to be, you know, hired muscle, or it's going to be back up the crease, and then it's going to set up a really sort of a new war in season 4.
Hey, after over a year and a half of waiting, I am so pumped. This is going to be great. Let's do it.
So my final thoughts are, I cannot wait to find out more about Amanda at the Cobra Kai dojo and slapping Kreese. I need to know what was said, or was this not even that anything was said? She just walks in and slaps him. Like, what prompted that, and what happens afterwards? Because you know Kreese is not going to tolerate that.
Oh, without a doubt. And I want to know, is Daniel, or are Daniel and Kumiko going to have a scene running on the rocks again, or a tea ceremony or something? Because remember, that was his real true love. Let's just leave it at that.
I just want to say thank you to TRN for, bringing me a part of the badass roundtable that he has going on. I really appreciate being a part of this collab with all these amazing Cobra Kai tubers. It's really changed my life to be involved in this. It's been badass, and I really appreciate it. And I want to thank you for having me at the roundtable.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to TRN for inviting me on the show. I'm the Cobra Kai Kid, and until next time, remember, Cobra Kai never dies.
This was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing the Cobra Kai fandom expand and grow even more as we go forward. More people are coming in. Let's bring on season 3. Hell yeah.
Well, Guest Sensei, it has been awesome being a part of this roundtable discussion on David's TRN Cobra Kai theories. Please, everybody, make sure to /strike that like, subscribe with all notifications on. Let's get this man to 3,000 subs. And of course, until next time, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. And until next time, class is dismissed. Quit!
I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, so make sure to hit that like button and do me a favor. Blow up the comments with Roundtable rules if you want to see more and more of the Roundtable. And I'd also like to thank all the creators for joining me on this episode of the Roundtable. The power of community is alive and well in the Cobra Kai universe. You guys mean so much to the community out there. And although we don't know the exact release date of season 3, I promise you when it drops, we'll be there to talk about it together. Thanks for tuning in for another episode, guys, of the Roundtable. And until next time, I'm out of here.